to our premiere of the seasonal specials here with Hudson Valley Fully Charged. I'm so glad to be back with you. I'm James Bastone. I'm a little upset, though, because management has me working with Kirk Klein for the start of the show.
Why are you upset? I'm a pleasure to be with. You're terrible. I can't stand you. I have never liked you. Tell them what's going on.
Yeah, well, we have a big main event. Sergeant Cash will be challenging for the World Heavyweight title against Miggs. And our co-main event, JT Metal, will be with you at ringside.
With me?
Yeah, we're wrestling Carmine. We'll also see you in another match, but our trio of our main events will be East Coast Click defending their tag team titles against Captain Payne and Bubba, and we'll have more information about how that match went down. Now that we're fully charged, let's head to the ring.
Okay.
Well, as we set up, this is our first ever seasonal special back in the Hudson Valley. I just want to reiterate it. It was a pleasure having you guys come back on this ride with us after our series finale. Maloche was on that series finale. Kurt, I'm going to try to keep it civil with you. I hope over the next hour or so we can somehow find a semblance of professionalism. It's been a while.
Professionalism? You don't think I'm professional? What the hell is your problem? I'm very professional. Look how handsome I am. Look at you. You look like Stunato.
I'm handsome. Ask the ladies.
Stunato. Yeah, what ladies? The ones with the 3 teeth?
You know, Kurt, I heard someone told me rumors that you finally gained some female attention.
I'm a good-looking guy. What can I tell you? Look at Joe Scott. He likes these idiot fans. Why the hell is he shaking their hand? Now look at him. Bebop. What's the problem?
Listen.
Unleashed. What's unleashed?
Well, it's a tag team.
A bad smell?
Tag team that he had where he challenged for the ECPW HUDSON Championships in our penultimate episode against the East Coast Click. Now, Bean Dip Daza. It sounds like something.
Daza? Those people scare me.
Neither of us are getting canceled today, so let's just move on from that point. But from the river to the sea. Now listen, Bean Dip Daza is somebody I have a tremendous respect for, but he lost in the series finale of Hudson Valley Fully Charged. Maloche lost in the series finale of Hudson Valley Fully Charged. Joe Scott lost in the penultimate episode of Hudson Valley Fully Charged. So all these guys are coming off losses. I know you, in your eyes, you never lose, Kurt.
I don't lose nothing.
How do you respond after a loss?
How do I respond? You know what? You know what would make me nervous about Bean Dip Daza? I would not want to leave my car keys near him. He'd probably steal the car.
You know he's an Army veteran, right?
Okay.
More than you ever done.
I like him. I just don't trust him with my car. I don't trust Joe Scott. I don't trust Maloche. I don't trust you. That's what's wrong. Stop reaching in my pockets. Stop trying to take money.
Oh, God. That's all you care about is money, right?
I'm Jewish, aren't I?
You said it, not me.
I'm just saying.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
You better not.
Bean Dip rolled out of the ring.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He's letting these idiots feel themselves, do their thing, whatever. Oh, my God. Oy vey. So,
Klein gets excited. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we're not that bad after all, Kurt. But now they're feeling each other up. Maloche gets thrown into the ropes with a shoulder tackle on Joe Scott. Joe Scott was on his knees for a second, but he got up. Now they lock. Maloche runs the ropes, ups over, gets hip toss from Joe Scott. Feeling out process. Maloche's in the corner. Bean Dip is lurking. Now Bean Dip grabs the ankle. Joe Scott.
I see he does that. What do you see? He's not doing nothing. He's doing nothing wrong. What are you talking about feeling this and feeling that? You got problems, buddy.
Yeah.
Now that's not respectful to Bean Dip Daza. They're terrible to this man. He's the one guy in there that I want to root for, not get behind. I know about you. Oy vey.
You like this from behind, though.
You know, I know what last month was, but we don't need to start going there.
Alright, well now Bean Dip now actually takes advantage here. A little bit of a slow-paced start to this match, but it actually Bean Dip did a...
Just controlling the pace, you're right.
We're starting to agree on a lot of things here, it seems.
I don't like that.
We gotta
But I'm
chill
right.
out.
When I'm right, I'm right.
Yeah.
And when you're wrong,
You're never wrong.
No, I'm never wrong. When you're wrong, you're always wrong. Where did this hat go? Where's his beanie?
I don't know, but now Joe Scott's lurking a little bit, and Bean Dip might be looking for a
When's Joe Scott gonna get a tan?
Wait a minute.
God, he's like...
snap vertical suplex. And Bean Dip, not the best cover, but
Yeah, he should have covered him better. Oh my God, I'm agreeing with you. This is a problem here. I don't know. I need more
something's in
medication.
the water.
I need more medication.
Well, the hat's become a story in this match. It's getting thrown all over the place. But now, vertical suplex.
That vertical suplex hurt my back very, very bad.
But Maloche drags Joe Scott off of Bean Dip. Now Bean Dip with a slap to Joe. Joe with a forearm. Bean Dip with another. Ducks under Joe Scott. Hits him with a kick. And now he's maybe looking for something.
Something what?
Well, I don't know. No, because he has not yet.
He did Bezos. Look at that. He just hit him with the elbow and the...
Yeah, and actually goes in a DDT as well to Joe Scott, but they both kick out. See, but why wouldn't Bean Dip pick one? Jody,
Because he wants to cover all bases. What can I tell you?
you like all the bases, right, or something?
I've been beyond first base, unlike you.
Let's keep the show professional, please.
You're the one that started it.
Okay, now reverse it. Seguri.
He hit him like he owed him money. You know?
But see, Bean Dip now goes to the corner, and Maloche with a splash. Now he's going to run the ropes. Maloche with a clothesline. Maloche gaining momentum. But what can he do here we want to talk about Maloche's killer instinct, and I hate to again bring up these negative things, but Maloche struggles in these matches to close, and even there, he wasn't able to get the finishing maneuver. Bean Dip rolled out.
So what you're saying is he can't finish.
Yes.
You're saying he can't finish.
Some people have problems finishing.
I guess he does have problems finishing.
But
But
now,
look at Bean Dip Dazi. He just knocked the bejesus out of him. You know, I know about that Jesus.
now he's going. Wait a minute. We got
Holy
German counter. German counter. Joe Scott, cover. Oh, goodness me. I thought that was 3.
You're gonna have a heart attack for something you give me anxiety.
I thought that was a 3 count for Joe Scott.
This is giving me agita. I think Bean Dip Dazi is saying
Wait
that's
a
the end.
minute. Uh-oh.
Wow. A stunner! He hit him with a stunner!
Monster stunner.
Monster
Tito.
stunner. That was a hell of a stunner.
But see, Maloche rolled out of the ring, which isn't ideal for Bean Dip, but Joe Scott is back in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness.
I think
Cover. That could be it right here.
Oy vey. The wrong guy won the match. That's what happens when you don't cross the border successfully.
But really competitive match.
Very competitive. I'm not happy with the results. But it is what it is. Now that's a guy you can get behind, you said, right? You can get behind him?
I get behind any competitor that's worthwhile.
So you get behind a lot of them. Nobody.
Now our second match tonight is a championship match that's spilling over from our series finale. Captain Payne challenged for the tag team championships with Carmen Arata. Carmen Arata has a title match, which he'll be a part of
Which he
later
didn't
tonight.
own. Which he didn't own.
But
what it is.
all right, let's go one step at a time here. And instead, Captain Payne got a rematch because of the conspicuous way that match ended, with Miggs interfering and everything of that nature. That now Bubba was his secondary choice.
You mean Blubber. You mean Blubber, right?
Okay, let me just stay professional for one more minute, Kurt. So, Bubba and Kurt Klein will be challenging this duo.
Bubba and Kurt Klein. Kurt Klein's sitting right here, you knucklehead.
Bubba and Captain Payne, excuse. Hey.
Stunadio. Stunadio, right? Did I
East
say it
Coast
right?
Click.
East Coast Click. Look at Drew Pop.
We're defending these tag titles here tonight in Greenwood. But we're not gonna defend these titles in the front of all you squad criminals. So we're out of here.
Dad, you're right home.
You two are too fat. We're leaving.
What did he say?
He said they're too fat.
They are fat people. Very fat and ugly.
There's always those empty.
What? Well, like I think they're saying they don't even want to defend the title.
See now, Bubba and Captain Pain are unfazed by that. They're gonna go into the backstage area. This could be a volatile situation, and wow,
this is a problem.
Bubba and Captain Pain just attacking, mauling the tag team champions now. Oh wow, look at that slam on Bubba on the outside.
I don't know how legal that is. I don't know how legal that is.
Well, this is not legal.
He's having the kids have for God's sake. What the hell is this crap?
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry to agree with you again, but that's definitely not legal. But that's okay. You know,
he had the kid
referee jurisdiction. It's a championship match. It hasn't started yet, so it's actually not illegal technically because the match hasn't started.
Look what they're doing now.
The match hasn't started yet, though, Kurt. So it's all legal.
Look what the captain's doing. The Drew Pop. He's better than the other Pop.
I think you're the only person.
Well, there's a couple of Pops.
All right, let's not get into politics about different motions.
You may speak.
No, I'm just seeing exactly what's going to take place because right now it's not necessarily.
Ooh, that had to hurt. Oy vey. That's a lot of weight there.
Well, definitely. I mean,
you're saying he's fat?
Well, no, but see now, Kurt Klein, and I think you would agree with this at least, that they're powerful men. Yes, they care about their weight. They have big size. They're powerful. They have a power set.
Powerful, yes. But he's fat.
Drew Marson. Ooh. See now, the tables keep reversing here, so to speak, and now, well, Bubba and Captain Pan are going to throw Drew in the ring.
This is not looking good for Drew Pac and Buddy Thomas. I don't know, but I think.
Wait a minute. Oh, we got caught though.
Wait, what? No, wait. Let Buddy do something.
And now Buddy's going to go over and he hits Drew.
He hits Drew. What the hell? This isn't good.
This is wild. I don't know what to call it.
You know one thing you failed to mention? All the muscle man. You can tell Buddy Thomas has been hitting the gym. He's looking a little bigger.
No, definitely.
He's definitely
the growth of Buddy Thomas. But before we get to that point, I mean, let's just see how this situation is going to unfold. The bell hasn't even rung yet, so this match is not even official. The match is not official.
What's with this referee? Start the match, you idiot.
Now that both teams are in the ring, so now this match is official. We'll see how that brawl factors into the rest of this match. Payne's gonna throw Buddy into the corner.
Oh my God!
See, now that's the power that we were referring to.
That's the thick boy, right?
Yeah, drop the thick boy, get a thick boy.
You know all about the boys.
Closest to the action. Spine buster for Bubba.
Oi!
Oh, and that's a senton for Bubba.
I think Buddy needs to tag in his partner really soon. This is not looking good with that farm animal in the ring. I've been in the ring with that farm animal. I don't like him. He smells.
Well,
really
didn't
bad.
he beat you up? He got 5 seconds with you after he beat Blake in Kingston, and he had to embarrass you in front of a whole crowd.
Don't remind me of bad memories. I don't want to think about anything
Let's not
negative.
talk about when you fail. That's how growth is never possible for you, Kurt, because you don't accept when you fail. You don't accept when you make mistakes.
I don't fail.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you want to talk about fail? You're a failure. That's what your mother said.
You don't even know who my mom is.
If I knew, she'd say you're a failure.
Let's keep it focused on the ring.
Okay, we'll focus. This is not looking good for.
He's looking for a slam on Buddy, potentially.
Is he gonna snake eyes it? What's he doing?
Maybe a spike. Oh no, it is a slam.
Ow! That hurt my back. And I got back pain problems. That's why I'm not an in-ring competitor no more.
You didn't ask. But listen.
I'm just offering the information.
You might be looking for a wishbone.
Why?
I thought that was a wishbone. Actually ended up being a headbutt.
Right in the gazonias, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily legal, but I mean, referee's discretion.
You know what?
Bubba's struggling. Buddy's struggling.
You know what I realized about Buddy? He has. To, I'm going to tell you. He has to be. He's really confident in his abilities because not everybody can wrestle on the chain necklace. You know, he's got a necklace. That's talent. I'd be nervous to wear a necklace in the ring. My dad was a jeweler. He really was.
Big boy from Buddy Thomas.
That was a hell of a kick.
But Buddy has to tag out here, and he will to Drew. Or Drew Pac, or whatever he's calling himself.
Drew Pac.
You can call him that, I'm not.
I gotta sign him and have him be Drew Pac. I gotta be Drew Pac.
And so now, Drew is going to tag in Buddy Thomas.
I see this. Now look at what Buddy Thomas does. He rammed his head into the turnbuckle. Good job.
Against the rope.
Well, the turnbuckle, the rope. Either way, he rammed his head somewhere.
And now he's exposed body shot is Buddy Thomas.
Jeez, the precision.
He's going to tag in Drew Marston.
Drew Pac.
And now Drew's going to get exposed just free. I mean, this is kind of, it's tough position for Captain Payne to be because
he's losing. He's getting the crap kicked out. We know this. His toughness is being kicked.
So he's far away from his partner.
And you know damn well that Blubber ain't running across the ring. I mean, he'll blow up within 2 feet.
And now, wow, that yelling, that screaming from Drew Marston. So it makes you wonder, like, was Drew Marston and Buddy Thomas really not trying to wrestle tonight, or was that just all a ruse? Was it all just mind games from the tag team champions? And if it is, why are they not confident enough to be able to beat two competitors fair and square?
Have you seen the size of Captain Payne and Blubber?
Oh, so now their size is a big thing. I thought they were just fat early in the night.
They're fat. They're fat. I'm
nice
gonna give you that. They're fat.
But see, they never tag. The referee's not even paying attention to what's going on because they're distracting the referee, which is distracting Bubba, and now the referee's going to go along. They never tagged.
Well, I saw
the
that.
The referee never saw them tag, so that shouldn't be a legal tag. I know you don't care about rules.
I don't care about rules.
Okay,
I care about results. I don't think Buddy Thomas
I don't think Buddy's strong enough to lift Payne. Payne fights out of it.
I don't think a dump truck is strong enough to lift him up.
But Payne lifts up Buddy. Buddy down low tries to.
Oh no! But my back just cracked from that. Oy, oy.
But see, that was actually a really innovative move by Payne to fight out of it and then actually hit a move himself. Both men are down now. ECPW Hudson Valley Tag Team Championships are inaugural Hudson Valley Seasonal Special. What can they do here? I'm not exactly sure what Drew did. To be honest with you. Maybe he's feigning? I'm not sure, but see, exactly that. Yep, he was feigning for the referee, so the referee wouldn't see the legal tag between Payne, Captain Payne, and Bubba. The back, now, it worked, that strategy worked.
It's good strategy, you know?
See now, Drew Marston tags in.
Look at Drew Marston taking it to Captain Payne.
This is a tough situation for Captain Payne to be in. Because he thought he tagged out, he mentally checked out for a second, and now all of a sudden he's right back in the ring.
Mentally
looking for a power bomb.
Right.
Big time power bomb.
But he can't capitalize on that.
Well, can he get a tag out? That's the problem. Right now, Captain Payne needs a tag.
I think that Drew Marston needs to tag out. I think that Blubber needs to be back in the farm. And I'm getting tired. This is a long match. I'm starting to get a little exasperated. I just want my guys to win and these guys to lose. And I don't want to sit here with you.
We have a lot more matches to go.
I'm getting tired as it is.
Well, Drew's going to tag in Buddy. Captain Payne's going to tag in Bubba. And now, look at that. Bubba taking over here. Bubba with a shoulder tackle. Bumping Drew Marston out of the ring. Drew Marston now is over the ring barricade. He's completely sort of out of commission. Look at that. Bubba.
Once again, Blubber can't win a match.
Well, if he wins this match, he's your new Hudson Valley Tag Team Champions.
Now, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Well, we're going to see because Drew now is
on the ring apron. He's got to get Drew a shot across the mush.
Well, because Drew's trying to interfere.
He wasn't doing nothing.
No, Buddy. Looking for a famouser. He just hit Captain Payne's own move on his partner. Near leg is hooked. Near leg is hooked. Captain Payne breaks it up.
I'm not happy with Captain Payne right now. I'm not happy with Blubber right now. I'm not happy that this is happening. I'm not happy to be sitting here with you, for God's sakes. I could be doing anything else on a Saturday night. Saturday night, right? This is
It's any night. It's any night.
Any
It's fight night for me.
Any night.
I'm ready to fight.
You're ready to
But
fight?
listen,
Who are
buddy,
you gonna fight?
I'm trying to focus on the competitor's skirt. Now Captain Payne goes into the corner, trying to get a reprieve. Wait, what is that?
Oh, that's
What is
very
that?
intelligent.
What is this? What is this?
What's what?
Handcuffs?
Oh!
Handcuffs?
Yeah.
You're gonna pretend like this is okay right now.
I'm not pretending. This is wonderful. This is a Machaya, for God's sakes.
Referees is distracted now by all this
Wait.
Let's see, Bubba now and Buddy are battling. Buddy fights out of it. Bubba's trying to stop it. I think Bubba just realized what's going on. I think Bubba just realized what's happening. Now they're in the corner. I mean, Captain Payne's completely locked up. Captain Payne's completely... He's not a factor in this match. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Code breaker, neck breaker combination. Drew throws the referee into the count.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's a Machaya. That's a mitzvah, for God's sakes.
You're kidding me. You're gonna sit here and pretend like that was by the book. That's okay.
No, I'm gonna eat my cupcake and sit there and know that was wonderful. These are kosher, right?
I don't eat catering when I commentate wrestling.
Why are they booing? What is their problem with them? With the East Coast clique?
Now, Sami Nazir enters the ring. Kurt, do me a favor, try not to get us canceled during the progression of this match, please.
Why do you want me to get us canceled?
I said don't get us canceled.
I'm not gonna get us canceled.
Okay, good. So Sami Nazir, look, this is someone you're quite familiar with. But he's not super familiar with everybody in the Hudson Valley. What can you tell us about this competitor?
What I can tell you is Sami Nazir. What can you say? I mean, look at him. He's a big guy, strong.
Is he fat?
He's not fat. I like him.
Oh, okay. Well, Sami Nazir has a match tonight against Ziggy.
Now he's fat.
And Sami Nazir is if you're wondering what the belt is around Sami Nazir's, it is the Jersey Hudson Valley, ECPW Jersey Tag Team Championships, one half of the Tag Team Championships as part of nature of Prince Enterprises. But tonight, this is not a Tag Team Championship match, this is for pride, this is for honor in Greenwood Lake, and he'll be wrestling Ziggy Danger. And I know you've had you've had some business dealings with Ziggy in the past, Kurt.
I have.
Yeah, you just block out everything.
I remember the important stuff. He's not really that important.
Well, Ziggy's he may not be important to you, but he's a very important part of the Hudson Valley and ECPW. This is somebody that I talk about. I mean, I'm a broken record if you watch this program regularly. Ziggy's someone I'm super high on. I see his potential. Ziggy, in my opinion, is going to be a big star in this business at some point in his career.
I could see it. I mean, listen, I don't want to completely put someone down. I mean, you know, the reality is he's got talent. He's young,
you would thought at some point, you have to admit this, Kurt. At least at some point you thought he was pretty good because you worked with him.
I did work with him. He would have done excellent in my tutelage, but it looks like he's doing all right for himself. I mean, I don't really care for him to win this. I'd rather Sami Nazir win this.
Will you bet now on this thing?
I don't bet anything. I don't like to lose.
See, now Ziggy's now going up, and look at the crowd reaction. Ever since Ziggy dumped you in your faction, he's been back and forth. Well, he was there for a cup of coffee or something. He showed up a couple times for you.
I managed him maybe once or twice.
Okay.
You know, I mean, he had a much better attitude than I gotta tell you. He listened to me.
But he's been struggling with the mind games of how does he want to align himself? How does he want to align his morals? And one thing I view about this new birth of ECPW Hudson Valley, this is a new beginning for a lot of guys. This is no longer episodic television. This is seasonal specials. And Ziggy's maybe trying to start a new new legacy, a new path for himself.
He very well could be. Listen, he moves fast. He's good in the ring. I mean, I may not be a fan of him as a person, but I can't deny the fact that the kid can move around and he's got some talent. I mean, he's not bad. He's good.
And there's a
I don't like him. I don't like anyone that doesn't like me.
You don't have to like everybody. I don't like you.
I don't like you at all.
We tolerate.
We are. There's a little bit of tolerance between me and you right now. Not a lot, but a little.
Well, listen. Now a headlock initiated by Sammy. A big feeling out process between these two.
Did you see that shoulder blow? Oh my God!
Yeah,
He flew across the ring.
I mean, listen. The power of Sammy can never be understated. Or can never be overstated.
And that physique, he looks like a powerlifter.
He doesn't have a lifting back. And now spear into the corner.
I mean, you don't build legs that big without doing some squats and deadlifts and all that business. I don't know nothing about that. I don't like hurting myself.
You're just like hurting other people.
Emotionally and mentally, yes.
Hurricanrana.
And financially.
Hurricanrana for Ziggy on Sammy. Now Ziggy ducks under Sammy, picks him up.
Ooh! What was that? You know all the moves.
Yeah,
what was that?
It was like a swing blade, a switchblade.
I don't want to get pickpocketed. Keep that swing blade stuff away from me.
So now Ziggy's trying to look for a DDT. You know that move, of course.
Oi.
Okay, I mean, this reminds me of another type of chant, but I think he's trying something new, trying to get the crowd into it. Now, wow, whoa,
He really side
telegraphed that. Senton.
And a senton. A big one. That's
Cover here, cover here.
The kid's got hard. I would have stayed down. That looked painful.
He's going for a cover again, is Sammy. I don't know if that's necessarily...
Is this Ziggy kid like a glutton for punishment? Like,
well, Ziggy
give
has
up!
heart.
Just give up! Just give up!
He's got a heart, though. He's got determination.
That's not very smart.
Okay, but now look at this. He's going to use the 5 count to his... See, Sam is using the rules to his advantage.
Yes, he is.
Which is unlike you.
Nothing wrong with cheating. It's only cheating if you get caught, and I never get caught. And I don't think Sammy's going to get caught. I think Sammy knows what he's doing.
You have a match later tonight.
Don't remind
that
me.
I haven't even talked to you about yet.
What match?
I mean, you got a match. Your client.
I don't wrestle no more.
Your prize client. Excuse me. Your prize client, JT Mel, has a match, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's focus on the here and now. No, I just want to focus on the here and now. You're giving me agony. You know, a little bit of stress. I don't want to know about stress.
Well, Ziggy's trying to fight out of this.
Oh!
He's hit.
Nice cut off.
Back elbow.
He cut him off good. What is with these fans? He raises his arms and all of a sudden they hate him? What are you doing to
There's
them?
a low roof here at
Ooh.
the lake. I think that might have affected Sammy there on that splash attempt. So now, looking for a rear naked chokehold is Sammy Nazir.
I think, you know, not for nothing, but I think Sammy's squeezing the life out of that little kid.
Ziggy's more than just a kid. He's gonna have an opportunity if he can get to the ropes.
I think
you gotta find something right now.
I really think he should have given up a while back. Like, look at Sammy Nazir now. Look at Ziggy.
Well, he's fighting out of it again, though. Look at this power.
It's not very smart. He's gonna get hit again.
Ducks under again. Now, maybe a sunset flip. No. Sammy blocks it. Leg drop right on the forehead too. That's tough.
You know, that Ziggy, he can fly around with.
Wait a minute, though. Oh! Flying clothesline. Sliding clothesline, however you want to say it.
Whatever he did, it was effective. I'm not happy to say it, but
now, oh wow. Flying back elbow. What can Ziggy do here, though? Sammy now, finally, for the first point in this match, Ziggy's on top, I would say. Now might be looking for a Blade Runner. Nope. Sammy counters.
Oh, wow, that had to hurt. That had to break his neck.
Whoa, wait a minute here. This might break it. Running knee strike.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's got to be the end.
1, 2. No. No leg is hooked, though, for him. And you can see the damage here that Sammy's doing, but the heart and soul and determination of Ziggy to kick out there.
I see that. I mean, it's not very intelligent. I mean, live to fight another
You gotta
day.
give him credit, the fighting spirit that he has.
He's got a fighting spirit. The thing is, how long is his career going to be if he keeps fighting with this spirit?
We'd rather have him lose super kick for Ziggy. Now Ziggy, a kick to the thigh area. Now a kick to the head. Now a kick. Nice kick, Ziggy. Insecurity. Now let's see what Ziggy has. He's setting up Sammy. Ducks under Sammy. Now he looks. Busaiko knee. Hit a Busaiko knee.
What did he hit him with?
Don't worry about it. A running knee strike.
Running knee strike. Okay. Now you're speaking my language.
Can he get a cover though? He's taking a lot of time to get this cover.
It's taking a
a lot of time, and a rope break just by the fingertips.
Now that's a
just
veteran
by the
move
fingertips.
right. That's a veteran move right there. He knew where he was. He knew his ring position. He knew where he was. He didn't have to do much.
That might have been frustrating for Ziggy because that you might have thought that was the end of the match.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a close one. It was definitely a close one.
When he goes to the top rope, this is high risk, high reward right here. Can he get it? What
High
does
risk,
Ziggy
no
have?
reward.
Wait, but see, Zammy's playing with the ref, and that's the veteran. That's what you're talking about, Kurt.
Yeah.
The veteran instincts to distract the ref, hit the ropes, change momentum. Now
Oh.
he's using the ropes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
That's
me?
wonderful.
Are you kidding
He won
me?
the match. I had my money on him. I told you I put money on him, right? You need to pay up.
You serious right now?
I'm very
You're
serious.
serious right now.
I'm extremely
You're gonna
serious.
look me in the eye.
I don't want to look you in the eye. Oh no.
What's wrong with Tamir Gibbs?
Tamir.
The heart and soul of ECPW?
He gives me a migraine. Kind of like you.
You give me a migraine, Kurt.
I gave you something.
Look at the fan base's reaction. Look at Greenwood Lake's reaction to Tamir Gibbs. And you don't have to like somebody, Kurt, but at least admit the guy's popular.
They like him.
Okay,
I don't
thank
like
you.
him,
Thank
but they
you.
like him.
Thank
I don't know
you.
what they don't know what they like. Jonathan Bain, the bounty hunter. I think he's gonna hunt someone tonight. I think he's gonna hunt Tamir.
Listen, Tamir Gibbs is not going to be fazed by the bounty hunter. Now, if you're curious what that title is around Jonathan Bain's shoulder, it is the Light Heavyweight Championship of ECPW in our sister promotion in New Jersey.
In Jersey.
So this is going to be, this match has stakes.
Right.
And Jonathan Bain we've seen Jonathan Bain defend this title previously in the Hudson Valley. I thought he might have said something there to Tamir. But, you know, Jonathan Bain's someone who's also a younger competitor, getting some experience. You might be looking at him as a potential client at some point.
You never know. I could scout him out. I mean, I think he could be a very talented addition to Klein Incorporated with a K. No, it didn't quite work out the last time I tried, but the truth is that everyone's worth a second chance, except for you.
Well, that was our producer reminding Kurt of his history. I mean, Kurt just doesn't like to. Kurt has a thing where he blocks out things.
It's not that I have a thing.
Just black out. You black out alone.
It's not that I black out. I'm older. I'm more of a seasoned person. I have so many things I think about in the day-to-day, I don't remember every minor detail.
Now, Kurt, Jonathan Bain
Now what?
gets sent. Him and Tamir battling on the canvas. Now, Tamir with innovative offense.
It's just the way he moves around, the way he does things, and it just gives me anxiety.
You gotta be careful.
Anxiety. It just makes me anxious.
Cancels.
No, he just makes me anxious.
Well,
I don't
Tamir
like
is
being
one of the
anxious.
I don't want to call him a rising star because he's been, he's quite experienced.
He is very
Tamir
established.
is one of the bright spots of the company in terms of performance quality.
Oh no, he's a performer. He can move around, like he can get it done in there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna knock him in terms of his ability. It's the pandering to the fans that I can't stand. Who cares about these people? Do you care about them?
Yeah, I do.
don't care about
Well,
them.
they're the ones that pay you.
They don't pay me nothing. Mildred's money covers everything.
Oh, okay. So they don't help contribute to at all. Is what you're telling me?
No, I got money coming in from the family. What do I care about these idiot fans?
You're kidding me right now.
I don't care about them.
At all.
I could care less.
You know, Kurt, I think
time
maybe
is it?
you
I'm
should
getting
change.
tired.
I think you should change your philosophy and change your perspective on life and health. That was a shoulder tackle from Jonathan Bain.
Oi.
Tamir hops over, goes for an arm drag, gets blocked, tucks under Jonathan Bain, now looking for her to run and finds
God.
it.
He hits him again.
Drop kick.
Jonathan Bain needs to roll out of the ring right now and take a break.
Now, wait a minute. Jonathan Bain sends him out on the apron. Alright. What can Tamir do right here, though? Sunset flip. Gets it. Cover, cover, cover. Near fall. Jonathan Bain now, though. Larry gets avoided by Tamir. Tamir now looking maybe for a bulldog. You know, he's going to use the ropes. It's going to be a slingshot. Oh, my goodness. Turned into a suplex.
See, Jonathan Bain knew what to do. He knew what was coming. I need coffee. Can someone give me like a Bustelo, like some kind of Bustelo coffee? You know, the kind that they drink.
I don't need coffee. You know what my coffee is? You know what my stimulus is? This right here, ECPW. If you like ECPW, Kurt, I know you don't care about the fans at all.
I like the company. The company makes
You can buy tickets at ECPW1.com, ECPW1.com for all our events across New York and New Jersey.
You know, I could buy ECPW if I put my mind to
Well,
it.
you already failed at that.
I did not fail at nothing.
Okay, well, that's not what I heard on the dirt sheets. That's not what
No
they were-
comment needed.
Okay, good.
I don't want to comment.
Good. And as we were talking, Jonathan Bain hitting some offense off the top rope cover. Far leg was hooked. Wasn't enough.
No, I guess it wasn't. Unfortunately. Now look who's you hear that Tamiri squealing like a pig? He ain't a happy camper right there. I know I'm right, aren't I?
No comment.
Which means I'm right.
Let's see, look. The crowd is clearly behind Tamir Gibbs, so you have to be wrong about something. Now Jonathan Bain unloading a right hand on Tamir Gibbs.
What am I wrong about? I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. And I got my money on Jonathan Bain.
Okay, we'll see if you're right.
I'm gonna be right because I'm never wrong.
I bet you Carmine Arata beats JT Miller for the World
I don't
Championship
want to
tonight.
hear about that
No,
Italian
I bet you
Goomba.
right now.
That Goomba.
The fella
One of your people.
Yeah, they're not a Goomba though.
Goomba, Jumba.
He might be a little bit, I'm not.
Zumba. Either way, he's a moron.
He's not a moron.
He's a schmuck. And you know, I got something to say about his family. I got a lot to say
Oh,
about
you want to talk about it?
Oh, I want to say a lot about them, but I'm going to hold it off till later. You'll see when I'm at them, me and JT Metal, how we dominate this guy. See, me and JT, we've been the champions for a long time.
Well, speaking of champions, Jonathan Bain trying to defend his light heavyweight championship here. What a right hand!
Did you see that?
God.
Oh my God, the abuse, the power.
That might have knocked out Tamir.
I think Tamir might be done.
Now he's unloading.
Oh my
He's
God.
absolutely unloading right here.
He's beating the tar out of him.
Yeah. Wow, Jonathan Bain's pissed.
Listen, wouldn't you be? You got to share a ring with this guy?
I would be honored.
I wouldn't be honored.
We really shared a run with him before.
I did?
Well, your client.
Oh, I know my client
Okay.
did. I've never been in a
You
ring
got
with him.
involved though.
I've seen it. What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Okay, you never cheat. You
Never.
never get involved
Never.
in your client's match.
Never.
I'll make a bet you get involved in your client's match tonight.
No, I won't.
Let's see.
I'm as clean as a whistle.
For Jonathan Bain, far leg is hooked.
That should have been the end. This ref
But
count
see the fighting spirit
so
of
slow. So slow. But for Tamiri, he'll count fast. I know. I'm right. You're agreeing with me. This is getting scary.
Well, I think maybe Jonathan Bain's out of ideas right now because he might have administered all the offense he's used to administering because the pace has slowed here a little bit.
He has thrown quite a bit at Tamiri.
Neck breaker though.
And Tamiri stayed in the
Is this it? Is this it?
I think it very. Oh, he's got him in.
Whoa, guillotine.
He's choking him out pretty good.
Guillotine right here, center of the ring.
That might be
Can
the
Tamir
end.
get to the ropes? Can Tamir get out of this somehow? Can he reverse pressure?
I don't think
What can
he
Tamir
can.
do?
He's got all that
Guillotine
weight
is
on him.
absolutely locked in.
I don't think he can get
I think
out.
he's in trouble.
He's gonna pass out. He's squeezing his head like a pimple, like he's popping a pimple. My God!
Reversal!
Look at Tamiri. That's impressive. I may not like him, but that was a hell of a way to get out of there. I don't know if I would have done that.
Now wait a minute, he gets out of the splash attempt by Jonathan Bain. Now ducks under a punch attempt by Jonathan Bain. Ducks under another one. Has his own unloading his own punches on Jonathan Bain. But see, this power game's gonna be better for Jonathan Bain. But a flying forearm.
But that
now a drop kick from Tamir. He's picking up the pace.
That's the problem. He's picking up the pace, and Jonathan Bain ain't gonna like it.
Insecurity from Tamir. Now Tamir with another drop kick, sending Jonathan Bain into the ropes. Now he's feeling it. He's got momentum back on his side. He's gonna run the ropes. 619. 619.
Wow.
Jonathan Bain.
I don't like this at
could be
all.
it. This could be it.
Oh my God!
This could be over. New champion. New champion. New champion.
No,
Kick out. Kick out.
New champion. He didn't win. He didn't win. Why are you getting all emotional?
Can't believe he just kicked out. That was a big time main event kick out from Jonathan Bain.
So you got to give that guy some credit.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've given Tamir a little bit of credit here.
I'm giving him credit. Are you giving Jonathan Bain credit?
I'm giving all of them credit.
Okay.
Listen, they're all great competitors.
Now, wait a minute, Jonathan Bain. Oh! That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad. Kick goes nowhere. Now a big boot. Now Jonathan Bain might be looking for DDT right here. It could be over. Nope. Tamir fights out. Tamir ducks under. Tamir picks up though. Maybe Hurricanrana. No. Oh!
He's got
LaBelle lock. LaBelle lock. But Sami Nazir.
Oh!
Sami Nazir gets involved.
Nope. Not going to win tonight.
Why? What did Sami Nazir? What are you so afraid of? Your teammate's not going to win?
He was protecting his investment. There's nothing wrong with that. He's still the champion. It doesn't matter how you win or how you lose, as long as you don't lose the title. He didn't lose the title. Tamir should be happy. He won a match. He didn't win the title. He didn't win the belt.
So now that Kurt Klein is exiting, we've transitioned the broadcast booth a little bit, reconfigured it, and now Attilio Pro will be joining us. Attilio, it's a pleasure seeing you again.
Yo, how's it going, brother? I'm happy to be back here, James. It's always a pleasure to work with you. So far, we've had an incredible night here in Greenwood Lake. It's, very heart-wrenching for me that I can't perform in front of such a precious crowd today.
Yes, this is where you made your wrestling debut, if I'm not mistaken.
I had so many firsts and big moments in this building. If you remember correctly, it's where I originally won the viral title.
Yes, that was an awesome match. An awesome main event with Buddy Thomas.
And it was... I have so many incredible memories in this building, and I'm happy that I at least get to be here again. I've been in the back, been in the locker room, got to see some of the boys. It's been quite some time since we've all reconvened for a big broadcast like this.
Absolutely, and speaking of big broadcasts, Mark Germain making his ECPW Hudson Valley singles debut. We see some support for him in the front row. It's a really big opportunity for him.
Well, he is a very bright and promising young man. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of charisma. He, so some people close to him know him as the king of ADHD. And he certainly has that hyperactivity. He's got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
I've been personally speaking with him a lot and working with him and helping him along in his training.
No, I cannot speak highly enough about Mark. Somebody when I'm at shows, always asking for feedback, asking for advice, even from me, saying how did I do my match, what could I have improved, and that means a lot, especially I know you for sure. That goes noticed in the back.
Well, there's certainly a couple of newer guys who come to me and ask for advice. Mark being one of them. Lalo Martinez being another guy. Robbie Romero, a regular in the Adrenaline show, comes to me often. There's a good couple of young guys that got a lot of promise, and I want to do whatever I can to help them out.
And one last thing before we listen to this match, just want to catch everybody a little bit. New era for ECPW Hudson Valley. You just want to talk a little bit about what to expect going forward here?
Well, as far as any broadcasts go, they're going to be a little more far and few between. Certain venues will be taped and certain shows will be recorded. Certain big events.
Hold up here for Mark, sorry to interrupt you.
Kick out at 2. There's going to be plenty of smaller specials that are
Backslide.
that are going to be like Night of Champions, where it's going to be all title matches for the most part.
Absolutely.
We have a big broadcast in the Andy Murphy building coming up in the next couple of months, very soon.
Can't wait to find out more of those details. Thanks for talking us through. Mark Jermaine really on the front foot here against Nightmare Wonderland. Like we do have your career. Whoa, look at that. Just slingshot.
Big impact. He flew clear across the ring.
I mean, I know you call him Nimble. I mean, I know you're not the biggest fan of Nightmare Wonderland. Obviously, Kirk Klein as well. I mean, what's this whole package about?
Oh, I mean, that package came with a heel right to the jaw. But it's Nightmare in Wonderland, Nimble, Waterboy, whatever it is you want to call him. He is a talented competitor. He is very athletic. When
he's focused.
When he's focused and you see him actually wrestling, he is a tremendous talent. And I have to give it to Klein. He hones.
What is this is what we're talking about.
Bronco Buster. He hones his talents. I hate to admit it very, very well that bald, bearded bastard Kurt Klein.
Already we'll be trying to go out some beer. Now look at this. Wow.
Big elbow drop there. Again, showing his athleticism.
I think Nightmare Wonderland's very talented, but it's always a question mark of who's coming to the ring that day.
Well, I think that considering the fact that there's no way that they could have really studied how Mark Jermaine's in-ring style would be.
Absolutely.
Considering, again, the only footage of him that is in existence prior to this is a couple of battle royals.
Yes.
And you can't really judge an in-ring style based on a battle royal.
Oh, goodness. Swinging neck breaker. What a move. What a move.
Kick out at 2. Again, Mark is, from all the training that I've helped put him through, I made sure that despite his size, he's going to be as tough as they come. You're going to need to really hammer him hard.
You have a rooting interest in this match, I would say. Look at this.
Well, I always take a bit of pride when I get to see, a good friend of mine, protege, as Kurt Klein likes to call. Really get a good one over on, Klein and Crohn's.
Well, I think Kurt Klein's a little bit nervous. I mean, he was all over the place in our commentary before, and I apologize if me and him were having a little too much fun at certain points, and I can't believe I'm saying I had big nervous line. Lariat there. Another lariat from Mark Jermaine, but he might be a little nervous right now with how well Mark Jermaine's doing.
Big arm drag. Look at that.
I've been impressed by Mark. I'm going to be honest with you today.
He's had a very good showing.
Look at Kurt grabbing. See, he's going to get. The referee has to make a statement and send him away, send him to the back. And now
there's that jawbreaker of his.
And that's all it took, right? One little interference by Kurt Klein.
That psycho breaker he likes to call it.
And that was it.
And that is it.
Big win for Kurt Klein, and we'll see him in our next match. Before that, I'm still joined by Attilio April. We're going to see Dredden's Day. We don't usually see him in the Hudson Valley, but sometimes, I would say.
Sometimes we've been seeing him more recently in the Hudson Valley than we have historically in the past. He's been really making his way up and down the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, parts of Connecticut, and even down in Virginia. He's pulled a few gigs.
Yeah, Dresden's Day is somebody as well. I mean, he calls himself him, regardless of that whole sort of shtick. It's another person, another young talent, I tell you, that I've been impressed with the growth, match over match, week over week, month over month, how much he's been able to improve.
Well, again, he is tremendously talented. He's in fantastic physical condition. Some time ago, he had a terrific match with Carmine Arata. And, you know, Carmine, I have to say again, his attitude's been shaping up nice. He's been coming along very well as a talent. But speaking of talent, we have now the professional wrestling debut of Chino Rodriguez. I don't even know if I rolled my R properly. Probably not.
Yeah.
But Chino Rodriguez, a tremendously talented newcomer, but he is totally untested past whatever his training was.
Did you have any opportunity to sit in on his training or tell us anything about him?
I have seen his style. He wrestles with more of a lucha style, more of a freestyle type of deal. But I have not had as much exposure to him as I have guys like Robbie Romero or Lalo Martinez or Jay Cruz.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see. Listen, it's a cliche, but I'm always excited to see, as you are, like, how does someone's debut go? How do you manage those emotions? And it's actually kind of poetic that we talked about your debut, how you debuted in this arena previously. He's also debuted in this arena. Just tell me a little bit about your debut and how that affected you.
I will just take it from the
professional wrestling debut, similar to the way you debuted in this arena.
Very much so, yes. Now,
this guy's a jerk. I'm sorry.
He mixes both the traditional lucha style with the American style. As you saw, he was taking the right hand instead of the left.
But he got caught on the ropes. Maybe a little bit of that was a semblance of the experience level that Chino maybe lacks at times. A little lack at times, I should say.
Well, again, you know, he is a very promising young man. I'm definitely rooting for him. I'm hoping he comes out on top, especially so he can shut up someone as arrogant as, ooh, Dresden's put all of his body weight into that whip. Real hard buckle in the corner.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. Is, you know, it's one thing to take bumps in training. It's another thing to take bumps in a match where then you have to formulate how you do. What's your next move? What's your next defensive maneuver? And that's one thing that Chino's going to have to figure out on the fly here if he wants to win his debut singles match in the Hudson Valley. In our first of many, I hope, seasonal specials. As opposed to as a part of new era for ECPW Fully Charged. Chino's going to run the ropes. He gets caught though. Spine buster.
Now, I will say at the end of the year, the final thing every year will be the Hudson Valley Awards. We saw the 2024 awards finally go up. much later than anybody could have ever hoped, but things with the new schedule will be going up in a much more timely scheduled fashion.
Absolutely. Great update tomorrow. Executive producer, Attilio O'Croll. Now cover.
Kick out at 2.
Wait a minute.
Oh, pulls him over, kick out at 2 again there.
Back elbow.
Takes him down.
But that's the experience from Judgment Day. He knows how to circumvent sometimes when he's facing those challenges. Now he's talking to the crowd, maybe a little too much, taking his off Chino. Hits him with a couple boots, some kicks. Now some elbows. Chino's trying to fight back here, but he gets sent right back down to the mat. What does Chino have up his sleeve here in the second half of this match?
To be honest, I really couldn't tell you. Again, I've had very limited exposure to his training, so I don't know everything he has up his sleeve. But I certainly know what Dredden's Day has. Wait! Oh, look at that!
Wait a minute. Oh goodness!
That was like 2 3/4. Big clothesline shuts him down immediately. Kick out at 2.
Chino's showing a lot of heart, a lot of determination here, Attilio.
Well, you absolutely have to if you want to make it anywhere in this business. You have to have a passion, you have to have a love, but you also have to have a drive to win.
Now he's going to the middle rope.
Big elbow drop right there to the center of the chest.
Cover though. How good is it? It's not that
Kick
good.
Out at 2.
Didn't hook any legs there.
And that's just the cockiness of him.
Who even is him?
I don't know who
Definitely
him.
not Judgment Day.
I don't know. I think he watched too much Powerpuff Girls.
Chino ducks under. Chino with that flying back elbow. Chino with another flying back elbow.
Big shots.
What does Rodriguez have up his sleeve? Maybe a little bit of hesitation there.
Irish whip, reversal.
Oh, he got reversed though, Attilio.
Oh, forearm right under that jaw. That might have knocked a couple teeth loose.
Right here, this is the question mark. What does Chino have up his sleeve? What does Chino have left? Wait a minute. Now just unloading right hands.
Big shots.
Getting the crowd into it. You hear them screaming and yelling in favor of Chino.
Monkey flip, clear across the ring.
Wow, what a move that was, Attilio, really.
Well, I guess we saw the couple of tricks he had up his sleeve.
Oh!
A little bit of a rolling thunder into a splash, kick out at 2.
Oh.
He's definitely got to work on that a little bit. He's got to crisp that up. I can definitely say he's definitely got to crisp that up.
But see now, listen, he's getting frustrated, but you got to understand it's all okay. He's got to continue the momentum here. Maybe he's giving Dredden's Day some valuable time, some valuable seconds.
Well, the more time you waste, the more time your opponent has to recover and bounce back. Chino may be wasting more time than he should have to get up to the top.
Yep, exactly.
Big shot to the midsection.
That's the experience, Attilio. That's literally the experience we were talking about.
Hooks him on the shoulders. Right, Chino fighting his way out. Elbows to the jaw, into the corner. Oh, met nothing but buckle.
That's bad. Oh, no.
Devastating knee to the jaw.
Could be it right here.
2 and 3. But not an unimpressive debut for Chino in singles competition. For all intents and purposes, he had a fine first showing in his professional wrestling debut tonight. And I'm sure it'll be a night he will remember forever. I'm sure he'll be feeling that in his jaw for at least a couple of days. I know I would.
Big win for Dredden's Day. Speaking of big wins, what about this big match? Carmel and Arata riding a wave of momentum, but he's going to meet a big-time test tonight with Kurt Carline and JT Metal.
Well, certainly as far as singles competition goes, which his win streak in singles competition is what granted him this title shot. I know I heard Kurt Klein you know, spewing his normal garbage. Oh, you know, he didn't earn it. He lost that tag match. Well, the tag match is a separate division than singles. If you lose a tag division match, it doesn't affect your singles division counts.
You gotta throw a couple in here from him right now.
Oy vey. Oy vey, my client is gone. It actually sounds like there's a couple of JT Metal fans in the crowd.
This is very surprising. Do they know who Kurt Klein is?
The last time JT Metal was in this building, I was the champion, and I had successfully defended it against him. So it's a little bit of a
nuclear reaction from this Greenwood Lake crowd.
The crowd is so ravenous you can't even hear anything Klein's saying, which I think is a blessing.
Really? Now, of course, Kurt Klein's gonna blame the microphone. Knowing Kurt, I'm gonna... As Kurt unfortunately joins me for the main event tonight on commentary, and that's why I'm kind of hoping Carmine wins, so he doesn't have to blow for it.
Well, like I was saying, it is a strange melancholic feeling watching the person who ended my career hold the title he won off me in a building that I formerly beat him in.
Yeah.
So it is a strange sense of melancholy and almost this lethargic feeling, but it's a part of life. You win and lose, and you gotta move on.
Which is what Kurt Klein and JT Metal don't accept. But maybe tonight, Carmine Arata will give them some confidence, so to speak. And actually, this is a stretch to say this might be, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, and tell you the biggest match of Carmine Arata's career.
Well, this is his first ever singles title match, which again draws parallels to my own career. This building was the place I had my very first singles title match as well. Way back before the days of COVID, I was in the ring with Mike Fresh going for the Aggression Championship.
The shoulder tackle for Carmine.
Which, for those of you who know fully charged history, the Aggression title would eventually become unified with the Viral title.
This is why you're here. This is why we keep you around, Attilio. Flying form into the corner.
Big shot, roll out, big European uppercut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big chop to the chest there. I felt that all the way over here. Shot after shot after shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, Carmine. You got to keep things.
But see, this is why, again, I mean, I only say because I see Carmine Arata wrestle a lot. This is the aspect of his game that, and I'm going to say it again. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just going to say it. Why are you going for a sharpshooter in the first 5 minutes of a match? Because he does this every match, and every match the guy goes to the ropes. And I have to be completely honest, as somebody who's calling a match, I'm just calling a match, so you're trying to be unbiased. If you're a competitor, why do you keep using the sharpshooter? The sharpshooter's a finisher.
Agree. I've spoken to Carmine several times about his in-ring methods. If you're going to try and lock somebody in on a move that's meant to be the ending, like
sorry to interrupt. Look at Kurt Klein now. Of course, Kurt Klein's getting involved, and Kurt Klein owes me money because he told me everybody on commentary could play back the replay. He said I wasn't going to get involved in the match, and he did. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
You know, I keep on telling Carmine the sharpshooter is a fantastic maneuver. It's a great submission move. but you have to beat down the legs. You have to work the lower body. You have to break them down.
You gotta set it up.
You have to break them down from the lower back down to the ankle. You have to damage the legs so that they have a harder time getting out of the move, and you can actually do the damage, like that suplex just did.
Absolutely, it's a cover.
That's probably one of the toughest things about dealing with JT is if you can get him in a wrestling match, you can most likely get the win. But if you're going to try and fight the guy, you're going to have more of an uphill battle. I happen to be lucky enough that I'm very comfortable in a fight. I'm more comfortable in a fight than I am in a proper match.
Well, unfortunately, we can't see him matches anymore.
Well, who knows what the future might hold, but what I'm looking at right now is surgery in the future and possibly no in-ring return at any point in the future.
Well, retirement might be like it is for Ric Flair. You have 17 of them. So.
Well, then I'll model myself after Terry Funk and go for and go for 18 retirements. Sharp knee right to the back.
This is tough now for Carmine. I think Carmine kind of got caught there in the middle of the match after Kurt Klein's interference and hasn't really recovered since.
Well, that's definitely one of the hardest parts about playing the number games, where you have a ringside manager. It's one of the reasons why I've been trying to get my ECPW contract reworked so that I can step out there with a manager's license myself.
That would be really great for promotion in the show.
Big shot, counter boot right to the jaw. Carmine up to the second rope.
He got caught. So, oh my goodness, power slam.
That crowd is honestly split 50-50.
Yeah, that's surprising. We don't usually see that.
That either says a lot about how JT's ingratiated himself to the crowd, or how the crowd feels about Carmine.
Absolutely. Carmine's having problems here.
Because when I was in this arena with JT Metal, only the girl that JT took home was cheering for him. Everybody else was firmly in my corner.
Wait a minute though.
Big shots. Carmine working his way out of a dangerous situation. Big shot right to the jaw, right to the neck. Could possibly lead to a concussion. Believe me, I know.
Now, people are screaming for these guys to get up, and Carmine's up first. JT shortly follows. Clothesline.
JT back up, second clothesline there. Camera guy, you got to start keeping things steady, man. Irish whip, reversal.
Wait,
up the line, into the ropes. Flying forearm.
This is a big time moment in this match. Whoever gets up first might win it. Carmine does get up first. What can he do though? But see, this is what I'm talking about. He's playing towards the crowd, telling strap me, and JT Metal's laying on the canvas. And JT Metal, he just wasted 3-4 seconds doing that. JT Metal's trying to get up. Carmine Arata
kicks. To the midsection. Oh, he was going to go for that neck breaker. No. Catches him. And a reversal there. He went for that bookend and got taken over with an arm drag. A perfect counter, scouted perfectly by Carmine Arata. But JT Metal still getting the up on that exchange. Irish whip. Kick to the chest. Knee to the jaw.
What can he do here though? That's the question.
A springboard clothesline. Is that enough to get the win?
Is it? That's the question.
2 and no. Almost. That was almost.
Come on!
But see, now he's arguing with the referee, and JT Metal rolls out to the ring to Kurt Klein and is able to regroup and have basically an artificial timeout in this match.
Well, it's not necessarily bad strategy to utilize the 10 count to its fullest.
But see, Carmine throws out, or getting involved with Kurt, but see, that plays into the hands of JT Metal. And now Kurt Klein puts his hands on puts his hands on Carmine. Oh, it's a guitar!
Right into Kurt Klein's stomach.
That could be. Oh, what a big moment that is.
That was my favorite part of the night.
And that's it.
It was a count-out victory, I think. So Carmine Arata still maintains his undefeated singles
But he's
streak.
not. He's not.
But he
You
is
gotta know the
not.
rules.
He is not the champion.
I'm sorry. You gotta know the rules, though. I think maybe the emotion of the moment got a little too big for Carmine there. I mean, I feel bad for him because he still did win, but you cannot win a title by kind of.
At the very least, unless there is a special exception to the rule made. And that's usually made for cowardly champions.
Yes.
But something came up. I need to head back into the back. I am being called for some production stuff, so sadly, you're going to be joined again by Kurt Klein.
Kurt Klein.
Yes, I am back here. Who are you talking to?
I gotta ask you. You said you weren't gonna get involved, but you did.
I did nothing.
You said JT Metal was gonna win. He didn't.
He got screwed.
But you still retained the championship, which I know was a surprise to some people. But you still retained the championship via countout. So I guess congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulate JT.
How's Klein Incorporated feeling after tonight?
Feel like we still have the belt, so...
Nightmare Wonderland. What happened with that?
You know, whatever. I mean, minor details. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Thank you for joining me on commentary for this main event.
Oh, you're welcome.
Heavyweight championship match between Sergeant Cash and Miggs. Now, Sergeant Cash is somebody, obviously, everyone knows, that I feel very ingratiated with. He got screwed out of the Viral Championship in our final episode because of interference from you and JT Metal, and JT Metal with a belt shot to win. So what? Okay, but can I say it was a belt shot or no? Can I say it was a belt shot or no?
Say whatever you want to say. I don't listen to anything you say, but...
No, but I can say it's a belt shot, right?
Yes, you
okay,
can say
good.
what you want to say.
So, anyway, Sergeant Cash still gets an opportunity here to wrestle tonight against
Miggs. Against Miggs.
Miggs, 6th title defense for Miggs.
He's a fighting champion. What can I tell you?
Listen, I mean, I always say this about Miggs, that you can say whatever you want about him, his cheating or lack thereof cheating. I know you don't consider it cheating, but the strategy for Miggs is always on point. The match plays out the way he wants it to play out.
Always.
And I'm sure Luxurious Lynn's not here tonight.
Conspicuous by her absence.
Do you know anything about that, or do you know that I had something going on?
We got nothing going on. Listen, my personal life is not...
I read that on the dirt sheets, though. I heard that on Reddit.
What is with these dirt sheets?
I'm a professional.
You read dirty things? You got a problem.
I know you do dirty things.
I do nothing dirty. Look at Miggs.
Well, he raked the eyes at Miggs of Sergeant Cash, and I was gonna...
You know, he really controls the pace pretty good in there.
Of course. I mean,
That's why he's the champion.
Insane. Well, took the words right out of my head. We're reading too much.
We're bringing way too much. This is giving me agita. This is giving me a night.
You started laughing early in the show. Remember that? We had a belly laugh.
We shared a moment.
A moment in
It
time.
doesn't happen often. Don't enjoy
Some
it.
people wait a lifetime for a moment like that.
It was, oh my God! What happened to the ref? What happened to the ref?
What did happen with the referee there?
I don't know. He's dead. I think he's dead. Give him out. Makes one the match.
Oh yeah, but a moment. I honestly don't know. This is just anything goes at this
What
point.
the hell happened to the ref? What do you have, a seizure?
Miggs just hit him. Miggs just hit him. So I'm sure that has to be a disqualification. I mean, there's no referee right now. We gotta bring a referee down.
I can referee.
You're not refereeing.
Why can't I referee?
You're not unbiased.
Is that geriatric
Vince
official?
Conti.
Oy vey. You were hanging out with him earlier, weren't you?
We had a great final episode together.
Terrible.
But someone had.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a referee who's tough enough to handle this match.
Another ref? Who's the other ref? Who's this other cameraman?
Tilio?
Wait! What
Why am I hearing a Tilio?
No, he's here! He's here!
Oh, he's positive Tilio and Brill!
I don't feel
He's gonna be. He's a referee! He's a referee!
Who cares? I hate him. I freaking hate him.
He's coming back into the ring.
He retired me and screwed me.
A moment again in Greenwood Lake. Attilio blows the special guest referee of this match.
I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy at all.
Ring that bell, the match restarts. Cash, Migs.
Wait.
For the heavyweight championship.
How do you expect Migs to work under these conditions?
He shouldn't have punched the referee. You know what? He shouldn't have punched the referee.
So they gotta punish him by bringing this smoke.
Clothesline for Sergeant Cash. Sometimes there's repercussions for your actions.
Repercussions?
There's consequences. And now a boot, sliding boot for Sergeant Cash. Sergeant Cash, front leg is hook, kick out of 2.
That was a very, 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 very fast count.
Listen. Now punches. Migs is in the corner.
I hate that Attilio Abrilio is in this match. Why does he have the right to be in this match? Why can't I be in this match? I'd be a much better ref than him. More handsome too.
Throwing right hands on the ropes is Sergeant Cash. Sergeant Cash knows the importance, the first ever main event of our first ever special for Hudson Valley Fully Charged. And now another boot. This is big. This is big match feel. This is a main event. Far leg is hooked. Late count though. And that half second might have saved Migs.
It's a main event, and I gotta say, I'm not happy that this guy's in the position he's in. I'm really not happy at all. I think he's gonna wind up screwing over Migs. But you gotta give it.
Attilio? Yeah, people you screwed over. You can play somebody else. Yeah, can play.
Listen. He's a
What's over here?
At least he got his mind than I got it. My guy won the belt and retired him.
I don't want to curse because you're gonna make me curse.
I'm gonna make you curse.
That was bullshit, you know.
Whoa!
We're gonna rehash.
Children.
Oh, you want to worry about children?
Yeah, I'm worried about children. I'm not saying that.
Speaking about the fans, you cared about the fans when you were cheering for JT Miller the last night. So
Of course I care.
Oh,
my guy's the winner.
Okay.
He's the champion. What are they doing next? What is this kid doing? This is abuse. That man should not be doing it. I'm telling you now. Terrible. And I hit him with a close fist.
Against the ring post. Damn.
That's a very hard. He's lucky he's not
very tight corners here in Greenwood Lake.
Yeah, I don't know who set this setup, but it's not good.
It's a sold-out crowd here tonight in Greenwood Lake. No thanks to you, of course.
Oh, no, they can't.
Well, the count's got to start here, Attilio. The count has to start, and it does. And that's why, see, Attilio...
Whoa! Did you say he put his hands on him?
That's why Vince Conti brought him into this match, Kurt, was because Migs put his hands on it.
So wait, that gives Attilio Abrilio the right to abuse Migs? That gives him the right.
The previous official. Listen,
So what?
right here, though, waving neck.
That's it.
Neck breaker.
He's done. It's over.
Could be, very much so. Cover.
Slow! How? Did you see how
I have
slow?
to be honest, I'm not going to disagree with you that
Bro, that was a slow
That was a little bit of a slow count.
I'm amazed we
Now you're
agree.
calling me bro? Bro?
I mean, schmuck! Schmuck! You're a schmuck there. You feel better?
I feel something again. It's happening. Listen, the count started though. See, Migs, I think, honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, Kurt, might be a little frazzled at this point. I think a little bit. Luxuriously not there. He's trying to find momentum with a running knee strike, but I think he's a little frazzled by Attilio being the special guest referee, by Luxuriously not being there.
He doesn't have the right manager? I mean, we know when number 2 out of the managers in Hudson Valley, and I'm number 1.
That was almost a 3 count.
Migs would benefit under my tutelage. He'd be a champion.
You just want to be able to say you're a world champion.
That too. That'd be a nice feeling. Look at him going to work on that hand, beating him down, stomping, kicking him. And what is Attilio doing? Hobbling around the ring. Who wants Attilio Abrilio in this match, yo?
He's got his. Let's see, Attilio. The reason why he's in this match because he spotted Migs trying to use the ropes.
He did nothing wrong.
You can't. Okay. You know what, Kurt? I'm gonna try to stay on focus on the match right here, which is a heavyweight match in our main event. Rear naked chokehold for Migs.
Once again, Attilio wants to make everything about himself. I know nothing about that, but he likes making it all about himself. You ever hear that guy talk? He's a blowhard. What's the term? Blowhard? Wait.
Well, regardless of that, a rear naked chokehold is in effect right now. And
he's squeezing that mush out.
Well, I mean, this could be it for Cash. He's got to get through the ropes to find a way to get out of it.
He might not find a way. And when you squeeze a guy's neck, that puts a lot. It takes the air out of it.
I heard you like when you neck squeeze.
It depends on the woman.
Running the ropes is Cash. Migs dug in with the clothesline, picks him up.
Spine buster.
Falling against the. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. So my good kick out at 2.9.
Did you see how slow that referee counts? Did you see?
Maybe it was a great main event kick out. It was a main event kick out in a main event match for Sergeant Cash. How about
He is
that?
putting on a main event. I will give this to Sergeant Cash. She's putting on a good performance, a good showing. But he's still not going to win this match.
Well, you don't know that yet. It's
I know.
It's still early days in this match. With a world title on the line, you never know what might happen.
How
All
early
it
is
takes
early?
is 3 seconds.
How early is early?
All it takes is 3 seconds.
Boy.
He says, oh, Migs almost got caught up in the ropes. Drops an elbow
on the top rope.
It looks like he is.
I think he's going to go up there.
But the roof is pretty low here. It might be
It is
affecting
a low
Migs.
roof.
It might
Oh
be
my God,
affecting
we're
Migs.
winning again.
It might be affecting Migs. Wait a minute, Sergeant Cash has him in a predicament.
My backplate's watching that.
What can Sergeant Cash do here, though? What can he do to capitalize on this moment right here? Maybe the biggest moment in his career for a heavyweight title. Just unloading left hands, Now gonna hit a right, but he's blocking it, and he goes low to the midsection. It wasn't a low blow. Now he's gonna run it. Bulldog. Get a cover here, Cash. He doesn't.
See, that's wasting
Singling
time.
that it's over though. Wait, he's setting up for something else. He's setting up for it. He's setting up for it. Do you feel it right now?
I feel that
Attilio's checking on him. Spear, no, but Attilio gets in the way. Attilio punches in the Cash.
Oh, this is wonderful.
No, the belt. Attilio gets the belt. He stops the belt shot. He stops the Spear.
Not good. Go right.
Cover, no champion.
I don't think. Wait, what happened? He didn't win. What happened?
No champion.
What happened? Wait a second.
We got a new champion. I can't believe it.
How do we have a new champion? What the? I'm confused. I'm dazed and confused.
As you mentioned earlier, Migs is disqualified.
What are you saying? Yes. What is this?
Wonderful. He still has the belt. This is great. This is wonderful. This is fantastic. Wait, he's a sore loser. Who's out? Everyone's out.
I can't believe this. The locker room clears out. They have to be separated. Migs and Cash. They have to be separated.
And then, maybe it's it.
Pandemonium. What is going on here? The locker room is clear.
This is not good. What is Marston wearing?
Fans are trying to get involved.
What do you think I'm going to say? No, yeah, no.
Well, Kurt, what a main event we saw. I
great.
thought Sergeant Cash just won the heavyweight title. I know we were both shocked.
I was very enthralled. I was very happy. He doesn't win the title. Migs still has the championship. What's the problem?
I mean, I don't know what was more shocking. That whole snafu with the referee gaining consciousness and recording it as a DQ finish, or Drew Marston, our tag team champion, coming out in a towel.
in a towel. He was in. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to
This
know.
is the problem, Kurt. Throughout this episode, we kept agreeing on too many things. We had
Too many.
We had a good laugh together. I don't know what's starting to happen between us.
Oh, don't remind me. I don't hate you as much, and I used to really, really hate you, but I hate you a little less.
Well, the feeling is mutual. Maybe there is time for peace in our world. Well, for Kurt Klein, I'm James Bastone. Thanks for coming back to ECPW Fully Charged. We'll see you next time.
Oy vey.